Hey everyone, so I am just editing my cosplay vlog. This is not a very long one, but I wanted to kind of give you an update as I'm editing like where we're at. So currently is May 17th, and I have 3 videos for Halloween done and uploaded. So 3 cosplays are done, and I think I have 8 more that I can film, and hopefully one of those will be filmed today. I'm hoping to do Raven today, which I mentioned in the video a couple times because I kind of have everything together. But I just wanted to kind of let you all know where we're at. I'm to the point where basically I need to start sewing. A lot of that stuff that I showed you guys that I took out of my closet when I was kind of inventorying everything, I very quickly took apart, and we haven't really sewn anything. We did adjust the poison ivy corset, which when I start to actually like add things to it, I will show you guys how we did that, or like not like the whole process, but like what we did. And then that big poofy Mary Poppins-esque dress, I took the skirt off of that. Like my grandma and I seam ripped that giant skirt, that giant bow off of it, so now it's just leotard to use for my ringmaster costume. So I have an idea for an oogie boogie thing. I have a few things, so hopefully within the next, I would say 2 weeks. Basically I'm out of town at the end of this upcoming week, like for Memorial Day weekend I'm out of town, and then I very quickly have like lots of rehearsals and dance class things. So basically once my show is over, like the first week of June, I will have a lot more free time. So I am hoping to kind of use at least 1 to 2 days of the week to do something cosplay related, whether that's a wig or filming or whatever. I will keep you all in the loop as we go. But yeah, so I just want to give you like a little update of where we stand. But there is 2 hauls in this video, and then also how I get out of all my really intense face paint. So and there's also a question at the end for you guys about filming setups. So, you know, let me know your opinion on that. So that is everything. Let's get into the vlog. All right, so I just have the new cosplay things just sitting in the chair here so I can show y'all. I got these new lashes. I wore the top pair for the Hades look, which you will see. These ones are a little bit stiffer, but they're supposed to make it look like your eyelashes are wet. I don't know, I really like those. I just got a big, spiky, kind of fluffy set that I liked. Let's see, what's this? I got these water droplets that you stick on. These are for the mermaid look. I also got this stencil, which I'm really excited to use for my cheetah look. I think this will just make everything more consistent, obviously, because it's a stencil. So I'm jazzed about that. Also for the mermaid look, I got these temporary tattoos, and there's like all different colors of scales. I thought for using like, if I'm doing like a full body thing, I haven't really figured out exactly what I want to do with the mermaid, but there's lots of different ones. And also my baby cousin's birthday party this year is mermaid themed, so I figured I could use them for that too. I got some tights. These are green and they're a little bit silky almost. These are gonna be for poison ivy. And then I also got some shorts for poison ivy. These are like super short shorts with these ruffles that go like the whole way around. So I think they'll be very cute once I, you know, kind of dress everything up. But for now, I'm just gonna add all this stuff to my kit. It finally happened. The Hades cosplay is done. You guys are gonna get a full tutorial of this in October, but I know it took a long time to get here, but it got done. The black cape that I found while inventorying became the skirt, which you'll see like the full details of the costume and everything. The gloves were great. The skull keeps falling out of my hair, but it stuck for pictures in the video. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys how to take all this off, because it's a lot. So we're gonna start, oops, I just put a hole in the gloves. We're gonna start by just taking the gloves off so that my hands are free. These gloves worked really well, so I would recommend them if you're cosplaying and you need like body paint, or are gonna be doing like a full day at a con and not gonna have like, you don't want to be painted the whole day because it can get uncomfortable. So these are gonna go in the costume bag. So is the little skull, and I think the cape is not gonna go in storage yet, but we're just gonna take it off my waist, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I de-cosplay. Okay, so it's 9:04 when I'm starting this process. So let's start with the lashes. This is the first thing I always take off because it's the most uncomfortable part for me. These are the lashes that I showed at the beginning of the vlog in the haul. The kind of like spiky wet looking ones, very much like these. So glad I got like a multi-pack. Now wig, I think I'm gonna start taking out, I mean, you guys saw me put this wig together in the very first video. So now we're gonna take all of it out because I want to give it a good brush before we put it in the bag to be stored away. So get all these bobby pins out. Some of the bobby pins were already taken out because there were some that were just falling out as I was filming, so I just took those out already. And yeah, so we're just gonna take all these out. Wig is off, and actually not that tangled, I guess. There's some spots here and there, but nothing crazy that I have to cut out or anything, which was kind of my worry. So yeah, I'm just gonna brush it real good. There's a couple circles. This tangle teaser is good for this stuff. Okay. Wig is back in wearable order. So I'm gonna leave the wig cap on while I take everything off because it's just easier that way. The waterproof, the all-in-one waterproof micellar water is what I'm gonna use to start breaking this all down. So we'll start with my face. Kind of see what we can get through with a soaked cotton pad. Okay, 3 cotton pads. All done. I'm just gonna clean my palette so that it's paint free and that can go in the box I have for stuff. But now I'm gonna get in the shower and scrub all this off with my usual face wash, the La Roche-Posay, but also the Peach and Lily oil cleanser. So I'm gonna do that, and then when I get out and I'm decent, I'll show you where we're at. Okay, so it took about, I'd say, half hour to get everything off. I did rub my neck pretty raw trying to scrub this area, but the paint really likes to stick there. So now I'm gonna go to bed. But yay, another video done. And I showed you guys the stuff that I recently got. So yeah, I will probably just kind of, don't mind my hair, I will probably just kind of update
with this vlog as I do more stuff. But now I'm gonna go watch Real Housewives while I finish cleaning up. Okay, hey, new day, new things that came in that I got. I got these little glow-in-the-dark planets, and how they're kind of shown here strung up is how I'm going to use them for a, like, belt that I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna be really cute for a retro alien. I'm use my little blaster with. And then I have these gray tights, which I'm going to use for Raven, which I think is the next one I'm going to film. And I got all the Raven accessories. They're just like wrapped up in here, but I will take them out so you can see. Okay, so of course I got her belt. I ordered these on Amazon because I want a gift card at work. This in particular, I did get in the larger size, or like the extra large size, because the initial size that they sell was only, I think, like 30 inches around, and my hips are 40, so I got a bigger size. And then there is this here. Let's see. These are like the brooch, the little one for the forehead, and I think the earrings, maybe. I think that's it. So I got all that stuff, and I have a couple of things coming in the mail, which I will show you guys as it comes in. But I think we're to the point that I now have 8 looks that I have everything for. Also, I have a question for you all. So this space is now done. I only have 3 videos done and uploaded. Now that I have my spooky desk and like the coffin kind of set up and like my Funkos that kind of fit the general aesthetic of my channel in general, like it's spooky, it's superheroes, which is mostly what my Halloween time is, do we think I should just film right in front of the desk, almost kind of like an Elvira's office vibe? Because I even have these like spooky prints and stuff here. I think that it could be kind of nice. And then like my library is right here too. So tell me what you think. Do you enjoy like a backdrop like this more, or do we enjoy this more in the background?